Teams will meet on the 1st of March back in Columbus. Wagner, of course, the younger brother of former Wolverine Mo Wagner, who is now playing in the NBA with the Washington. Another good opportunity for him. Eli Brooks with a floater. And Michigan getting some looks.
And has turned the corner a couple times and gotten all the way to the basket. They got to finish those plays.
Boy, Wesson takes a shot there from Teske. Wesson, remember, he can step out, do some damage from the perimeter as well. Luther Muhammad off the last two games, Jay, were sensational.
20 points, 18. I mean, he is a presence in this game because of his athleticism.
Very athletic guy. Huge win over Nebraska a couple of games ago, and Brooks was a big reason why. That was the game where Xavier Simpson was suspended. Brooks kind of took over as the leader, had 20 points as well.
A little bit of a wild shot.
Simpson says to Wagner, or actually said to Johns, get out of here. He wants to isolate Wagner on the much smaller C.J. Walker. Teske for three. And the rebound down to Wesson. Both.
Yeah, Wesson shoots well over 40% from three. He actually shoots almost better from three than he does from two. Possession, that's an automatic walk call.
Wesson open. And there it is. His three.
Younger brother Kaleb for that shot.
And fortunate to be tied.
Well, the last clean look that Michigan got was from Xavier Simpson after there was a switch off the pick and roll. He had Kaleb Wesson on him, and Wesson made him take the jumper. That looked like a foul, but he point line.
Dwayne Washington Jr. in off the bench for the Buckeyes, turns it over. Shot clock at 1. Young got the rim. Wesson got the rebound, and the Buckeyes get another possession out of it.
Boy, what a heady play by Young.
Wesson, high arcing saucer.
Good outlet pass by Andre Wesson.
Andre Wesson into his brother Kaleb. Again going at Teske. Fadeaway is good. Census, most people look at this as the best, certainly the deepest league in America. Joe Lunardi, among others, touting this league, Jay, is maybe getting 12 of its 14.
Really good staff. There's a little slice cut screen for the screener, then a ball screen to open it up. Terrific rebound by Wesson.
And he got Austin Davis out of the way.
Play high-low with this, and that's exactly what they look to. And Davis was open, but Teske reversed the ball.
Simpson so patient in the pick and roll game. Missed the runner, but it's Ohio. Davis, a guy, again, he usually spells Teske off the bench. He's had some big minutes in limited opportunities recently.
In front because the referees call charges every time, so you might as well do it. So give Kaleb Wesson credit.
Justin Arns, left-hander, good shooter who has played more the last couple of games.
Look,
John's back in there now. Xavier Simpson are currently on the bench for Michigan.
There's a slice cut screen for the screener, and Muhammad was wide open. Little some games. I think the last 7 games he's 3 of 24 coming into this one.
John's inside, couldn't handle the pass. Still lots of time. Wagner slicing his way in.
He gets a lot of those and a lot of loose balls as well.
And they obviously miss Isaiah Livers. Terrific player, better than 13 points per game. Great outside shooter. His injury has allowed Johns to get a lot of minutes as Young
can't just walk into their offense because Ohio State's done a really good job of spreading out Michigan, and they're moving the ball from side to side pretty easily. Oh, good. Almost.
Young inside, rejected by Johns.
All started by the athleticism of Brandon Johns.
Well, Brandon Johns can do a lot of different things. 9-2 run Michigan.
You got to have all 5 guys on the glass, especially on the road.
Boy, big battle inside between Young and Johns. Wesson misses this like Kempom and Net and Lunardi, and everybody's got him in. The Big Ten so strong, as you said, just about everything is a quad 1 game in this league. Andre Wesson into traffic.
Wesson didn't finish the play nor get fouled.
Teske for 3. Well short.
Multiple action plays. So Michigan has to defend multiple actions. He's one of the most competitive players in the country. He wants to win every drill. He's just a pit bull out there.
He gets shut off on the baseline. Tried to find Johns. Wagner can't get it into Teske. Simpson trying. A couple of possessions here early in the second half. Johns, lots of footwork, can't finish.
And a lot of
Eli Brooks in the corner, can't get the shot off.
good slip.
Good pass. Wagner couldn't finish.
He's an excellent passer as well.
He's a much different kind of player than his big brother Mo is, but having a much bigger freshman. Andre Wesson to his brother Kaleb. Not this time on the throw.
The defense, get the ball up court as quick as you can and try to get a shot before the defense gets set, because otherwise it is a grinding half-court game.
Simpson, tough pass in traffic.
The rim.
How can they get Teske involved? Floater by Brooks won't go down.
Well, getting into it without moving the defense first, and Ohio State is doing it the opposite way. They're moving the ball and then getting into a screen situation like that right there.
Wesson inside to Liddell. Michigan saved by Teske, but it belongs to the Buckeyes. Washington ahead of the pack, and a foul call. Nickname that he's kind of had for a few years, the Big Sleep. They call him Sleep. He's a kind of a low-key cat. Doesn't have. Teske with his first points of the night. Michigan leads. Wesson the star of the first half for the Buckeyes. Still loose, and Wesson lays it in with a reverses him to the bench. And for the first time tonight, we see Colin Castleton, a 6'11" sophomore out of Daytona.
Have to make Arns put the ball on the deck. If he can catch and shoot, he is really dangerous. And as you mentioned, a hot player.
Of course, brother of Kyle Arns from Michigan State. Look at this step through, just in off the bench.
This is a man's game.
Castleton swings it to Wagner. Baseline drive. And a two.
I mean, Franz Wagner trying to come off that baseline screen, and he just got bodied up. He would have been wide open if not Arns throwing his body into him.
Tried to shovel a pass inside. Kaleb Wesson with a steal. Simpson almost walked, kept that right foot down. Davis begging for the ball down low. Got a mismatch.
But look at that contact. Holy cow.
You got a switch now. Wesson gets back on the big man for Michigan. Shot clock down to 5. Castleton. Simpson's got to get a shot off.
You have a football game, you got to play football. So that's really the issue now. The tougher, more physical team's going to win.
Young gives the
practice all the time, so getting your win back is not the easiest thing, and he's just fighting his tail off in this game.
And you want to talk about a guy who does the dirty work, all guts, no glory. He's the guy. Inside into the locker room for some medical attention. Michigan on top by 1 with 8:20 to go. Wesson inside over Johns to put the 20 now for Wesson, nearly half of Ohio State's points. Can Teske get going? Tough fadeaway, but a foul. It's a little guard around right now when Brooks.
Like Brooks had the opportunity to shoot behind Teske there and passed it up. Geez, Wagner's got his arms all over Young. I mean, you just got to play through it, I guess.
Ball's deflected. Wesson pass into Young. Yes, in Ohio State. Here comes the ball screened by Teske. They get the switch. Simpson open for 3. 9 in the second half. 11 on the night for Simpson, who just forced a turnover. Lays it up and in.
For possessions when they've had a really tough time scoring. They're plus 11 in rebounds in this game.
And Xavier Simpson's been a different guy in the second half. He's been the Xavier Simpson Michigan fans have enjoyed all season. He missed
too much off one action to the first action.
Andre Wesson into his brother Kaleb. Pass deflected. Davis didn't see it.
Washington on the three-point line, ready to shoot.
He's now got 14 in the game. Brooks too strong. Look at the rebound and putback.
Second half shooting, especially from deep, has been much better.
Wagner around and out.
Boy, Wesson just tipped that.
Plus the latest NBA trade deadline news. Long rebound back out to Simpson.
Well, that ball hit almost the underside of the rim and just shot off there, even though Ohio State was in great shape to rebound it.
How about Davis?
Performances.
Andre Wesson inside to Kaleb. Davis on him. Goes right at him and finishes. 72% free throw shooter trying to give the Buckeyes the lead again.
One of the few times
for Ohio State. Simpson with a crossover. Left hand. Davis couldn't follow it. Brooks. And it'll be. Missed the front end.
And he took it with great confidence.
1 minute left in regulation. Wesson isolated on Davis. Good D by Davis. Washington gives up.
Let Xavier Simpson go to work.
Davis sets it.
Switch.
Simpson left hand and a foul.
Well, what a beautiful play.